There you go, Ty. Congratulations. Tell us why. It'd be the first question. Why leave Europe and come back and come to the Wildcats?
Obviously, I want to be a lot closer to home. It's important for me. The older I get, than spending more time at home, closer to home. Obviously, opportunity to play with Corey again, which is great. But then, it's Perth as well. At the end of the day, it's not every day you get an opportunity to come play with a club like Perth. So it was kind of an offer I couldn't decline.
So the Corey element, it is Perth is still a hell of a long way from New Zealand, it's fair to say. So Corey being here, was that the lure?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I want to win with Corey and, have fun doing it and, play for a great club like Perth.
So how long did discussions go for to get this over the line? When did you start chatting?
Oh man, long time ago, maybe almost a month, I would say.
So was it nerve-wracking then when you're hoping to get it done, but you might be ending up staying in Turkey then if it's taken that long?
Yeah, definitely. It was kind of, waking up to different kind of scenarios and, different feelings, especially because it went on for so long, feelings changed and, I had doubts and worries and stuff like that. But, I'm glad I'm here now. I feel like I made the right decision.
Did you have to be open with your club in Turkey about what was going on, or were you trying to play and keep it a little bit on the down low with them as well? Like, what's it like when you're in these sorts of discussions where it might happen, but it might not?
Yeah, no, they brought me in for a meeting or two and just kind of wanted to get my feelings on the thing. But we kind of just focused on, the basketball side of things. I kind of let the agents do that, the discussing and all that kind of stuff, and I just was just trying to focus on basketball.
And how do you see this Wildcats line with a lot of similar players at the moment, a lot of guards who are going to be competing for some minutes? How do you see the rotation happening to try to fit you into what's already a different looking lineup, a much shorter lineup than some of the teams?
Honestly, I've got no clue. That's up to JR, to figure out. And I'm sure he's got something up his sleeve, and his hands are obviously full. But that's on coach for sure.
Lockie, you're up.
Hey, Ty, welcome to the Wildcats. You would have seen Corey go from being a bench player to starting five and having a really good month or so. Did that give you a little bit of confidence that type of player, which I suppose you're similar, can really stand out in this roster?
Yeah, definitely. Corey's a great player, been a great player for a very long time. So it's no surprise by any measure that he's playing well. He's in a good space right now, and then he's playing free and playing hard, and it looks good out there.
What would a Webster and Cotton combo on the court at the one time look like, do you think?
It'd look like a whole lot of buckets, honestly.
That's very, very true. Are you excited about that prospect? Not only playing with Corey, but also you're probably going to be playing also with the best player in the competition.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great opportunity, and hopefully I can learn a couple of things off him. And it'll be great for us to be able to chase a championship together.
Can I ask, have you got a background with John? Really, do you know John from basketball circles? Can you give us an update there?
Yeah, John recruited me back in the day when I was heading off to the States for college. He was at Boise State, and he recruited me there for a little bit. I remember actually when I was a development player, or maybe not even a development player, just training with the Breakers when I was younger. John actually came for a season, and I remember seeing John around at the Breakers back in the day, for sure.
So there is a good little history there. So did you have a lot of contact with him, or was it more just the club itself and Corey?
He definitely reached out. I talked to him over. I had a Zoom with him, pretty early on. So yeah, we had a few contacts, but mostly with the club.
And you play tomorrow night. Do you feel like the body's ready to go and play against your old team straight away, or will you need a bit of time to get accustomed to the team and getting back into Australia or getting back into the NBL?
I'm always ready. Whatever they need from me, I'm there. I'm ready to do it.
Thanks, mate.
Even if it's wave the towels or whatever,
Are you good at that, or you probably wouldn't be used to that, mate, would you?
Nah, I'm one of the best, mate. I do it all, man. You know, not a one-trick pony.
Good on you. Thanks.
Any final questions from anyone? Oh, Craig?
I'll come back in. Yeah, just
Oh,
around tomorrow night. What are you expecting? What sort of match are you expecting when you compare the style of basketball you've been playing in Europe compared to the NBL? Do you have to change much at all, or is it pretty similar? How you'll play personally?
I mean, I'm not expecting to play a whole bunch tomorrow, honestly. Kind of only just joined today was the first day I went through practice and stuff, you know. I don't expect to even be out there, to be honest.
So how long do you expect it to take to understand what the club actually needs from you from a game plan perspective and be totally comfortable when you step on court? Like, is it a couple of days? Is it 1 or 2 sessions, or is it a week or so? Like, how long do you think it will take you to figure out what they actually want from you from a game plan perspective?
Yeah, I mean, it would be a guess if I told you. You know, there's a whole lot of factors that I think go into that. You know, the chemistry of the team, and I got to figure out how, you know, guys play, not only for myself. So I got to figure out how I can get other guys going. You know, I'm going to be playing a bit of point guard, so got to, you know, figure out a lot of different things.
Cool. Thank you.
Lockie, have you got a final question?
Yeah, thank you. Just one last one. Ty, you've had a look at this roster, obviously, and you wouldn't have made the move if you didn't think they were going to be successful. Do you think this is a game-changing move for the Perth Wildcats, bringing you in at this time of the season?
Absolutely. You know, I believe in myself and my ability. I think I have the ability to be one of the better players in this league, and I think, you know, my presence will be felt out there for sure.
Do you have to be careful? I mean, you said with Cotton and Corey as well that there'll be a lot of buckets. How hard is it for you? You know, you'll want to have an impact, but you've also got to be a team man as well. And Cotton's a good team man, and Corey's proved to be a good team man. Can it work, the chemistry? Is that hard to manage?
No, not at all. I think, you know, we're all professionals, and you know, and go about our crafts differently. But I think, you know, it's basketball at the end of the day. It's always been a team sport, and I think, you know, we'll be able to adjust and figure out whatever we need to do to get it rolling for sure.
Last one from me. There is a little bit of vision. You blocking Bryce to the baskets and then having a few words to him. I know it was probably just in the heat of the game, but do you know Bryce well? Have you spent any time with him, or do you not know him? And that's the only sort of.
No, yeah, that's the only kind of that was my first real interaction with him. I met him today, obviously. Other than that, no, yeah.